could be headed toward record high temperatures this afternoon. Good morning, I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Stell here with your Thursday morning update. And as we go on through this afternoon, we are going to be flirting with record high temperatures. Now, I think the majority of us will probably fall a couple degrees short. However, you'll notice probably by noontime, Washington, high temperature 71, set back in 07. That'll be shattered. And again, most of us are around that 77, 78, 79 degree range. Most of the records are 79, 80, 81. Curiously, majority of them set in 1980. So we'll continue to flirt with that history as we go on through the day today. Some gusty storms are possible in here for tomorrow, turning sunny and colder, relatively colder, as we head on into the weekend. Here's your Storm Track 12 planning forecast, 76 to 80 degrees with those gusty southwesterly winds around for the day today. Still warm overnight tonight. Now, keep in mind, our average daytime highs for this time of year, 58, 59 degrees. That's where we're going to be for overnight temperatures tonight. And then we'll be watching clouds increase, showers and maybe some gusty storms developing in the afternoon hours tomorrow after about 1, 2 o'clock, and then working their way to the coast. But still, though, a peak or two of sunshine in the morning hours, we may see temperatures up into the mid-70s once again for the day tomorrow. Alrighty, Severe Storm Prediction Center does have all of Eastern Carolina outlook for that slight risk of severe storms, basically south and east of I-95. And again, the main thing is going to be for brief heavy downpours and potentially some gusty winds. Speaking of some winds, we did have some minor wind damage in it with the storm systems that formed along the mountains last evening and then worked their way eastbound as we went through the overnight period here in around central and the triangle. The triad had a couple wind damage reports, more so one small hail report, but more so trees coming down on roads or houses. There was one report as well. Nobody injured as far as that is concerned. But this storm system did have a little bit of a punch to it as it made its way eastbound during the overnight period. So if you woke up at 2 or 3 o'clock this past morning with a rumble of thunder, yeah, you can see that radar is showing you that it was working its way through the area. Again, strongest out to the west, kind of lost its punch as it came eastbound. Now let's pull back and take a look at our perspective for the ingredients we're tracking for this weekend storm. You'll notice a lot of cloudiness coming down out of southern Canada, dropping down into the central United States. Also the subtropical jet. That's with those clouds you see coming through Old Mexico into Texas. These two are going to be coming together, and depending on how they come together, really is going to impact our forecast here as far as going into this weekend and the potential for our severe weather as well for us here in the east. Here's how it looks like from the jet stream level up around 25, 30,000 feet. We've got these broad westerlies. Again, notice the cold air remains bottled up to the north here. And as I put this into motion for you, you'll notice this trough kind of pivots on through. Now, on Saturday, notice we've got the cold air that is going to be slicing its way on in here, but it's in and it's out because immediately as we go into next week, we do start to see heights rebuild here over the east. Now, keep your eye on this down here. This potentially could cut to our south Sunday going into Monday, maybe with a couple spotty showers around, but you'll notice that as we go through not only Sunday, but especially into Monday and Tuesday of next week, we've got the upper level ridge that rebuilds here. So again, southwesterly winds take us back into the upper 60s to near 70 degrees for highs by then. Let's track the cold air for you as we're going to be watching it eventually working its way in here. But look out ahead of this storm system in this front. We'll be looking at temperatures that will be into the upper 70s for the daytime hours today. Even overnight tonight, we continue with those southwesterly winds. Now, you'll notice the lines there kind of showing you the front working its way on through. And by tomorrow afternoon, it'll be coming into our area. And then watch as it pushes on through, you'll see that colder air bleed in. But again, it's not excessively cold air. It'll return us back to normal as far as our temperatures are concerned for this weekend. Now, I am concerned, though, as I said, for the potential for some stronger storms for tomorrow afternoon. And again, it's not going to be necessarily lightning. It'll be more gusty winds that will develop. Futurecast going into tomorrow morning, we'll see clouds start to increase through the morning hours here after maybe a peak or two of sunshine around sunrise. Then by noontime, those showers and storms start to develop from southwest to northeast and work their way across the area. And as these bands do develop anywhere, they could tap into some stronger winds at the upper levels of the atmosphere and potentially mix down some of those stronger winds, just like we saw out in central and western North Carolina for this morning. Early morning hours on Saturday, the action is off the coast. And then as the colder air spills in, we'll see partly cloudy skies at worst for the afternoon hours here. And temperatures, again, colder than tomorrow, and definitely colder than the potential record highs for today, but only back towards normal. So how much rainfall can we expect with this system? Well, really not excessive amount, maybe a quarter to a third of an inch. That really should be about it. as far as heading in towards the weekend. After that, sunshine, dry weather is in here for the Saturday and Sunday time period. Again, that little system in the Gulf of Mexico, that could eject eastbound, bringing us maybe showers late in the day on Monday. And then another storm system is going to be in here for Tuesday, and that could even last into Wednesday. Get out, enjoy the nice April, May type weather that we're going to be having here in Eastern Carolina as we go on through this afternoon. I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still.